Put your hands up here.
Okay, Kim's team sticks. Jesus!
Christ.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh my God!
Hi guys,
It's Kimmy the Vampire Slayer.
we're live. For some reason, it feels like we took a week off for me. I don't know why, but it feels that
It's the
way for
weather,
me.
man.
But we
It's the
were here
weather.
last week, and we are here tonight. A little behind, but our chef messed up the rice apparently, so we're gonna blame it on
You
that.
just had an amazing idea.
But it was also pretty good food, and then there was a dessert, so we were eating that. But we're here now, and what you have before you is the End Action Figure RPG. And my 4 players here, Nick, Brandon, Andrew, and Kim, are going to be playing with the action figures, with the characters that they have before them, and they're going to do a heads-up battle. Little 2v2. Typically, this game is played as a post-apocalyptic survival game, where you're running around looking for stuff and surviving the zombies.
Donkey
You
Kid.
fucking kids need to settle down. I'm not in the mood tonight. Trying to keep it mellow. For some reason, all you ass hats showed up.
Come on, yeah.
We're insane.
What was that?
It's a rock.
It was a rock.
I'm glad that was a fake.
How much damage could you
Team
hit?
Sticks and Stones.
Pretty big rock.
Yeah,
All right.
This is the stone we have our sticks, so it's Team Sticks.
The battle has already started.
Yep.
We were hoping that it wasn't going to separate the group, but clearly it's actually entered
Sorry.
into real life, and they're fighting now.
This is going to be the last night as the End Action Figure RPG. I apologize, guys. We're
Yeah.
just not feeling it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get demolished.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. But we're
Maybe,
going
maybe
down.
there'll be an upset.
We're going. Yeah, maybe.
We're
Brandon thinks he's going to get
Maybe.
we're the
Why?
underdogs.
Dice
Hold on,
gods shine
hold
By
on,
far.
us.
Hold on. How did this happen? We are all wearing black,
Yep.
besides Tony.
Yeah.
What,
I
how
should
did
have
this,
thought about it and wore
How
the
did this
shirt
fucking
underneath.
happen?
Oh, still blue.
Kim, you're
Underneath.
infecting all of us slowly, but
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
White.
You're welcome.
we're all black Yoshi now.
Black, yeah.
I'm blue.
Apple-dee-dapple-da.
I hate that song.
Blue.
So, you guys get your full health, full energy. Make sure you have the weapons in your hand when we start.
Put that
You're doing a 2v2 battle. Don't forget, the winning team will then go heads up against one another. And there will only be one to leave the gulag tonight. I don't think there's really any chance for people to die simultaneously like that. I don't think that happens. Yeah, it doesn't happen that way.
Alakazam.
So someone will walk away alive, and the victor, and that person will win 10,000 doll hairs.
Nice.
Damn.
Wow.
He's gonna pluck all of those.
Doll hairs.
Yes, I'm trying
I
to
heard
get
dollars.
I'm trying to get rid of some dolls
I heard dollars.
Why, Tony, why do you have so many dolls?
because I have daughters.
Oh, that's correct. I forgot.
Ah, children.
You thought I was creepy.
Why did your daughters shave all of their dolls?
That is an even better question.
They're like Barbie goes to Auschwitz or something like that?
Because they listen to Kanye.
Oh.
Ooh, get rid of the children.
Only if any of that was true, other than the
Cancel
fact that
the
I do have
child.
daughters. It's the only truth
You
there.
know what they say? Throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I
But-
have heard that one.
It's yeah.
There's not much
The
more
saying is,
introduction.
Don't throw the baby out.
Should we just get
Do you
started?
guys have any questions
No.
Where
for
we
the
starting?
battle? Oh, team
Do
names.
we get extra points if we make the opposing team cry?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Good luck.
Team names.
Could have been
So-
a psychological battle too.
A little bit. I'm trying.
Are
Good
we
work.
sticking with our first idea, or are we going with the other one?
I am going to go with Plan C, which is curl up into a ball.
No, I mean like team name.
Oh, team name.
Team name
What's your owner idea too?
Team. Sticks and stones.
You do off in the corner.
Blue hat.
Blue hats.
Blue hat.
Yeah.
Blue cap. Blue head.
Bang bangs.
So who are you guys? And introduce yourself.
Team
Two-
Bluey.
two-
We're team. We're team Blue Hats.
We're team
and
Bluey.
who are you?
I'm Brandon.
And what are you? And who are you playing?
I'm playing Buggy.
Thank you.
He's a rock'em sock'em sword wielder right now that tries to cut you up.
All right, and your teammate on Team Bluey?
My name is Nelson. I'm playing Paul.
The
We
opposing
are-
team?
We are Team Bread Pudding. And,
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding?
Banana bread pudding.
Banana bread pudding? Oh,
Bana-
that sounds delicious. Not gonna lie.
BBP.
BBP.
Double BP.
And I'm Andrew playing Jabroni. I'm a gun wielder. And
I'm Kim. I play Terry the Wall.
oh,
And I'm a wall.
So, we will have. Correct.
Third panel in on my side. That's kind of what my thought was. No? Oh, direct center?
Yeah, and then
Are
your
we
boys
both?
right there. 'Cause that's center. So you're either on either
Both
panel.
on direct center. All right. But I'm over on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Up
You
over
know the
here.
plan, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Good that I'm
pick-
on that side.
I thought I made it easier for Kim, but
Nothing's easy when you're short.
other than falling.
Incorrect. Spelunking is actually
Falling.
pretty easy when you're short.
falling. Yeah, that's a
Probably-
big thing I've been thinking about.
And climbing, according to, I think, Brandon.
Yeah, height doesn't really matter when you climb.
I thought it
most
was
of
a
the time.
big thing because, like, how are you supposed to put your knee up to your chest?
Also,
But how am I
do
supposed to
have a
reach
spear.
something
There's-
that I can't reach?
so that
Right.
Yeah.
I do believe
There's
I have
disadvantages
spear.
and advantages to each body size.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I think with all facets of life.
the ideal body
Except for falling.
type for climbing is having a big ape index. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you're tall or you're short or anything like that. You just want long arms, long monkey arms, so that you can reach farther.
I have long monkey arms.
It's like swimming. You want a big ape index.
I got big head and little legs.
Alrighty. So,
Big
the
head, little arms.
initiative
Head
Little
and
arms.
little
goes
head,
Buggy first,
big
then
head,
Terry,
little
then Paul, and then Jabroni. So it is staggered for the two teams. Once again, this is the End Action Figure RPG.
This is the
Before
end.
you have 4 action figures played by 4 people. They're doing a heads-up battle to see which 2 will win. And then after that, they are going to do a 1v1 to see who the grand champion of the gulag is. Typically, there's zombies on the map, and they're trying to survive that. But we changed it up tonight just to have a little fun, because we don't do this very often, playing the rules against each other. So it should be fun. It should get intense, I feel like.
Like camping.
I'm feeling like there's going to be
Camping is
moments of,
intense.
almost like moments of debates.
Camping is more work than it is resting, honestly.
All right, so I go first, right?
Correct, Captain.
Okay, I'm running
The
here.
fire is
I'm
cool.
camping this weekend, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to set up camping for Sunday night and Monday.
Everybody's
night,
talking about
so-
camping.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Oh my god, mosquitoes yesterday were so bad.
Yeah, they were. Where were you at?
We weren't.
We were.
We can do this even.
Sydney and I were running. And
Aesthetically,
we-
it's not going to be as cool. But
even when you're running, like you can't
Oh, yeah.
avoid them at all.
The only good news is that part of the Palisades is by the creek, and so there was a breeze if you were within like 100 yards of the creek.
I think if you take the high path, it's a little bit better too
Yeah.
when you're away
Yeah.
from the water.
But then we went down and then
Were
back
we
up,
resetting
and there was
our
nothing
stats?
over there.
Yes, yeah, you
Yes,
should
yeah,
be
yeah,
back to
you're
full and everything.
Yep, you're full and everything.
And I foolishly wore my sandals to go hiking.
Ah,
Yeah,
got bug bites in your feet now.
like one.
That's lucky.
Actually, I do it probably more than I should. What the hell? Because I'm just a dirty hippie.
Hey man, me too.
Crunchy.
Crunchy, dirty
Crunchy
hippie.
hippie.
Have you ever seen that guy on
Crunchy,
TikTok?
Yeah,
who-
what's
I
that?
like my granola bars crunchy.
Yeah, what's your crunch level,
You
dude?
bastard.
granola level. Have you ever seen that guy on TikTok who he like works out his feet by like running on gravel and
How
shit
would you
like that?
sharpen that pencil?
Dude, what the hell? Why can I not hold any of my shit? Anyway,
You got it.
A knife?
We thought whittling. We thought there's dowel makers that you can get, like that. Like,
Okay.
wait a minute, that thing? What? That's an auto loader.
okay, that's
No,
my
I
turn.
don't
I'm
think
done.
so.
Oh, I thought Kim just couldn't.
I'm
All right,
just like,
Kim, you're up.
broke
You're
from
just
nature.
spinning
Terry the
Pencil.
Wall. You're in a battle. You might want to pay attention.
Stop
It's your
spinning,
turn.
please. It's gonna, it'll fall right off.
Put the steak away, Buffy.
for sure. This
I
is
was watching
definitely-
that show.
That thing is.
Yeah, you can,
I've
you
had
can
that
hurt
for
somebody with it.
Probably a
How
decade.
heavy is it? Yeah. I mean, even if you use this end, that's like a baton right there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a Minecraft
You
pencil.
gotta.
Got a pencil in
Oh,
your pocket?
here,
You're
Agent. Happy to see you.
No
Hey,
way.
this is a pencil.
Yeah,
Pencil,
what's
you
it?
guys.
This is my pencil.
Okay.
Terry the wall.
You moved.
I did.
Okay.
Make sure you spend your energies if you use them.
I did.
Otherwise, let me know what you're doing on the low. Paul.
Spend energy. What did you
Low.
spend energy on?
A ram.
Well, with the whistle
Paul.
blow.
I run to here. Observe.
You see? You see Terry the wall with the riot shield standing at the corner.
Yes, that's true. And I make a mean face as my.
Do what the
exploit.
yeah, you can. I'm
As
listening.
my
I'm
exploit, I
listening.
make
You guys
a
are
really
blabbing.
mean face,
Uh-huh.
and then I spend another energy and I try to get up the ladder. How far do I get?
What's your athletics?
Can you only climb normally up a ladder, or could
Yeah.
you? Because the ladder. Because
Maybe
I
don't
think we
spend
talked
energy.
about it earlier in the
My
game where
athletics
we
is
were
full.
playing the
Ladders
Alex
that, like,
Brothers.
full.
Yeah, if
My
you spend an
athletics is
energy, you can go your
designed.
full.
You can run up a ladder.
You can run up a ladder, yes.
Yeah.
So you can go the whole stick if you run.
Yep. We're doing the whole stick.
If you run.
Yes.
If you run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're climbing something that's not designed to be climbed. This is designed to climb.
Yeah. It is designed to be climbed.
It's up to you.
If you guys
I
need to
think
step
I think
out,
it'll be fine.
we can step.
Nice.
We should actually
Wait, what's this?
should
Make sure you spend your second energy.
should we only have one person come in to do their action at a time, and then I
No.
narrate what they see?
Let's just be a
maybe
lot
we
of us
could.
moving in and out, but
Yeah, not me moving.
yeah.
Sorry. Nick's like, no, I'm tired.
I am
remember?"
tired today. I've been tired since.
We'll get you.
Lunch.
We'll wake you up.
Your head's in the way right now.
I know.
but-
I even had an espresso thing from Starbucks for breakfast. And
Maybe
it did
Oh,
shit.
that.
That might have.
No, it didn't do.
No,
But
no,
might
the
that
like
might
can
Cortados?
thing.
No. I had to go to Hy-Vee to get the brat buns, so I went to the Hy-Vee's Starbucks and got a cortado, which is like 2 or 3 shots of blonde espresso.
Run this way.
And I was like, I think I have a problem.
It's only a problem.
So much whispering. I need some background noise just to be playing.
Shit. Hello, Kim. Hi, how are you? Jesus.
That's my thing.
Your like mean face was funny.
Top of the
That
order
was a
to
mean
you.
face?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm feeling
You're,
very
you're
good
like
about that.
scared of
So
me.
you
or
see
something?
nothing.
Oh, that
Yep,
was a
I agree.
scared face.
Oh.
Very different than a mean face.
So I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna use my.
Usually I have like a
Exploit to pick
blank
that up.
face,
It,
smiling
I
face.
couldn't.
Okay, it was okay.
It was in my hand to begin
Farting
with. When I
face.
hit the wall,
That's what
I
it
couldn't
is.
get both of them to
I
say
wasn't-
that.
I wasn't
that's
sure and I
about
didn't
it.
ask
Everything else is a
when you were
mix
telling me
of
what
those
you did,
three.
but I was like, oh, he probably just dropped.
No, I started with this. I used my exploit to take the other one out.
10-4.
The problem was when I kept getting close to here and positioning my figure, I kept dropping one or the other one, and I'm like, whatever. The hammer's the important one, so I'm just gonna fucking leave it for now. So I'm gonna use my first move to move there. My second move to get up to
Oh shit.
this position right here. It's gonna be hard to hold myself like that. So if you go base-
You have 2 weapons in your hand.
oh, sorry.
and
Use
you're
my
cli-
exploit.
And you're
He uses
climbing.
exploit. He uses exploit to put it on.
I'd realized that before I even started climbing because I couldn't do that.
You're like, man, it's tough to hold my
And
character
then
figure
so-
up there.
I
Oh, that's
use-
2 weapons.
I'll use my exploit to. I'll use my exploit to climb
Probably shoot.
up to here.
Yep.
Or sorry, use my second action to climb up to here.
Yep. First action, walk over. Second action, climb, exploit, drop, or stow weapon. Got it. After B,
I'm done. I'm just
Yep.
positioning my character.
Kimmy. Ba da ba 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 bum.
Yeah.
This guy's trying
Yeah, that's
to
what I'm
read lips over there. I saw it.
Joke's on you, I can't read lips.
I can read stairs though.
Oh, excuse me.
God bless you, and God bless America.
You might want to go all the way up. Like you might want to spend the energy. And go
Okay,
all the way.
run.
Yeah. Yeah, if you run, where can you end up?
Yeah.
So you were at the corner,
She get
right?
all the way up there.
Yeah. About
Yeah.
right here.
What's your full move on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do it this way.
Oh, there you go. That works better.
6 to the edge. I think it's 7.
Yeah, 7 up.
7, so that's 13, right?
And then you have 3
6,
more.
7, 13.
Yep.
And then you were, there. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Clean movement. Clean movement. It's clean.
Ruler on the field. It's clean.
Safe. I mean, we might get down to that.
It's gonna be tough.
It's going to get in the inches here, boys and girls.
I'm
So.
getting really anxious. You can
Okay.
see from my fart face.
Well, it's you.
Mine's just like,
That's a fart face.
Nick.
am I
Paul.
gonna shit myself?
So this person just, Terry the Wall, ran over the top of you, basically.
Yeah.
Got up the
Like
ladder and
launched.
ran over the top of you. He was like,
Crazy style.
So now you're there on the ground and Terry's there. What do you do? This is such more of a chess game. There's so much more thinking going on in everyone's actions now.
I really wish that I could like specifically throw like kneecap swings with my baseball bat.
Yeah, we don't have we don't have
No,
called shots.
Yeah, no. Be cool.
Oh, like,
we did.
oh, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
we did.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like laying down.
Critical wounds, shit like that.
I was gonna say, I think we have prone written in somewhere now. So. It takes.
So, do I have to spend any energy to like stand?
No.
That
Alright,
can
that's
just be
what I
your
was thinking.
exploit,
All right.
right? Or he can stand in an
Yes, yeah,
exploit.
that is listed in the exploits.
So,
Okay.
Standing up from prone position. It's an exploit.
You guys are gonna be free to discuss, so it'd be hard to
that's the plan.
prevent the
but I
game playing when you're not next to each other, but it's I think it'd be hard to play it without it.
so I can't.
I'm just trying to make some noise because these guys are whispering over here, trying to game plan to kill these guys over here, or this guy and gal over here, and now they're both whispering. I sure hope they're not talking about me. That would be bad. Oh no. I'm gonna try to find some music for us to play in the background. Maybe some like classical.
Before
They all come.
Yeah, but you don't need to. I'll be waiting.
I'm just going this way.
All right. So
I just
I'm
need
going
line of
to.
sight somewhere.
So many
You could.
whispering.
I'd rather just keep more damage.
We got
All right,
we're
all right.
getting
This
this
is relevant, Tony. Our held actions, they
So
reset
I
at the
get
end of the round
I
because
move.
my held action would be useless then because it would go straight to Brandon's.
I figured
turn.
it'd be start of your next turn.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
So I like
Yeah.
That would.
staying low. I
Mhm.
spend one action to get to here.
Okay.
Exploit to get up onto a knee. Staying low.
That's why. That's why, because Brandon fucking IQing it over here where he's.
No, we were talking about this before.
No,
it is
I-
him. It
I-
is, but we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
also talking.
I
about
was gonna say we talked about this before we
It's
started.
line of sight. You
Yeah, we
cannot give
yeah.
Andrew line of sight.
He
forever.
he was giving me the business on line of sight earlier when we were upstairs.
Yes.
So I'm all briefed.
The bitch.
Yeah, when we were upstairs, I was like, "You, whatever you do, you cannot be within line of sight. The moment you're within line of sight, we're pretty much dead."
No, you're dead.
Yeah.
And then put his finger in my face. Said, "Got it."
Did he do that?
Jesus.
No, I don't think Brandon would do that. So crawling.
Second action.
Wow, I
second
like your
action,
faith of me, Tony. Thank you.
Crawled. One action. Exploit
it.
on my knee.
Mhm.
Second action. Swinging.
Nice off the ground. Is it written in? Isn't he laying still swinging?
No, he's getting
Oh.
onto one knee.
Well, that happens whenever you spend energy or spend a willpower.
Oh. Squizzy.
What's that music? What's going on?
I just got some background music going.
Classical.
It's like pleasant.
That's so.
I placed this character, so
Essentially.
I think
can't
Nick should have that
read.
opportunity.
I'm
But
gonna have like
What are you gonna shoot his
3/4
hand?
cover.
That's held action.
At
He's
least.
shooting your hand as you swing the bat.
Yeah,
That's at like
I have a
severe
I have a
disadvantage.
-3. I have a -3 to
That's
this
gonna be
roll.
severe disadvantage.
yeah,
-3.
He's got -3.
-3. So essentially, as you're swinging the bat,
He's trying to
your
shoot
shoulder. You move forward a little bit. Like you're not.
Yeah.
Your swing isn't this. So really, in order to -3 to hit you as you're swinging on Kim.
Okay.
So just roll.
3/4 cover.
Extremely
That is
tough
extreme.
shot for him to take.
But this is how PvP ends up happening.
So,
where it's like
I've got
we
a 4
all have to
coming
agree
at
that
you.
we all have to agree.
6.
Got
Yeah,
it?
so I totally miss.
Yep.
Like I said, 3/4 cover. I've got a -3. My die roll did nothing there.
Hey, no, you did something because he just spent that fat 6. Now go ahead and roll the hit, Kim.
I didn't spend it.
Oh, you did.
It's
You did.
spend.
You only get that first
You
one.
only
on
get
the
so many
night.
6s a night.
I'm telling you.
Watch him roll another
Just
one.
got
That's
some
fine.
more from.
All right, yeah.
He did you?
Yeah, it just happened.
Damn it.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
You don't
can
know
do
how to leave
that.
the house without like blessings and all kinds of
Okay,
shit coming my way.
Let's see. God damn it! You brought him with him. You brought him with him.
Suck it on, suck it on, Trebek.
Anyway, Kim, that's
This
in
is
front of
Kim
you.
coming out?
Yeah, he's battling me because I'm just taunting it.
Oh yeah.
How much?
You're swinging at
You
Kim.
got hit for
How much?
That plus your melee.
Okay.
Melee 4. That's a 10.
10 is coming at you right now with a swinger swing.
You do get to add +1 because you have a riot shield.
Right. So you've got
Because it just happens on.
whatever your roll, 3 + 1, 4 versus a 10. I mean, you start by trying to reroll, I guess, probably. Because, like, you don't get any. That's rough.
But I'm not like. If I just +1 it, then he doesn't win.
No, he's got a 10 right now, and you've got a 4.
No,
Because you're at range.
Oh, I'm out of range.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was already like
And
ending
your
my
brawl,
brawl.
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Otherwise, yes, I would say absolutely just plus it and do that. but,
Okay.
I mean, I think you shoot for a reroll, see what you get first.
Okay.
So now you get an energy back because you spent willpower.
That's a draw.
That's a very, very strong perk.
Yeah.
Yep. As long as you remember.
Yeah, to do it.
Fuck.
Someone just kill me.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, Nick's trying.
Nick is trying.
Do you do it again? Because you're at a 3. You're going to take 7 here, plus the weapon will be 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Get a different die.
2, 4, 8.
That's a good team name. Team Knockout.
Not cocked.
You need a
Half-cocked.
higher
Half-cocked,
total.
alright.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
you like have to actually reroll in this.
Keep re-rolling.
I think so.
God, I got another.
I mean, you can start taking pluses at some point, but getting below it like a 3 feels awful twice on that.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
4.
4, so 5. So you'd be coming in for 5 successes, probably 8 damage, which is your health total. So you're gonna have to either add to that or reroll again.
Did you say 8?
Yeah.
That's 10.
You have 10?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you do have 10. Okay.
But having that much damage is not good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think you save the rest of your willpower and just take it.
Take that.
So 5. So 5 successes plus the weapon damage.
8.
8 total.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I can.
5 successes, 8 damage on Kim.
Woo, God.
Are you mad at me?
If I die early, then I get to leave early.
Oh,
Real.
well,
No, not true. Not
Taking
true,
the
because if
banana
Andrew
pool.
ends up winning, then you have to fight Andrew after that.
With what?
Will you reset?
I mean, you'll die, but you still have to fight him.
That's your turn?
It's fine. He has a gun. Like we're all at a huge
we should
disadvantage
take
against
banana
Andrew.
pudding and leave.
Is that your
Yeah,
turn?
you can't take the banana.
I think that's my
right?
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we all brought knives and fists to a gunfight, and
Yeah. Like,
generally speaking, the gun wins.
No, action combat is just not my favorite though.
You're right, it's not. This wasn't our plan to begin with, but it ends up working out good if
If it works out.
it works out.
No, I should have done something different prior.
I think knowing.
You should have stayed.
please
right
don't
here.
stab me.
No, she should have stayed here.
Oh.
Because so then
True.
you had that angle on him better or something, or
Yeah.
at this point now your turn, you would be
So-
closer to get a shot on him.
I was curious about what's up with the wall here. Like,
Is
It is
Like-
a wall.
It's a wall, but there's that lip.
that's
We just
what I'm
got rid
saying.
of it for.
Yeah, the lip's there.
We got rid of it
Just
to make
as
it
the
easier to
same,
move,
like,
but there
Brand's
is the wall
climbing.
that's still there.
Yeah, Brandon's climbing up these knobs and stuff. Like this lip's there. So yeah, there's that.
I could definitely
I
climb
would-
the front of that shipping container,
I
like in
wanna
real life.
Spend my movement to
100%.
hop up onto
Yeah.
the lip of this.
Yep. Just
Ooh.
as Andrew could
Brutal.
hop up on the edge of that, probably use the
Parkour.
plexiglass right in the corner there. I like that too.
Mhm. Right. And I've got much better line of sight now. Let's see where I'm at.
Much better, he says.
That's a headshot.
I've got about half of his body at least, or close to half of his body. So
So -1.
would you? Yeah,
I'd say -1 because it's his legs. It's not like that's the vital stuff that.
Okay.
So I'm giving him a -1 because all he can't see is your 2 legs
Okay.
below.
Okay. Okay.
So I've got an 8 coming in at you.
You see it spin around. I saw a 6 for a second there.
Willpower maybe to reroll that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the very first thing you should think about is a reroll, but
Okay.
Yeah, straight up. It's
4.
okay, that's better.
Better.
So 8.
you can play with that. And he gets a flat D6 from the
Yeah, it's just a
firearms,
flat
right?
D6.
Yep.
So what's the
If you gave us
damage
XP
count?
before this, I
successes.
would have definitely
So
taken
you
the
have
perk
4
roll.
successes. He got a 4.
It's a gun
You had an
shot.
8. 4
Yep.
successes.
4 successes currently.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus damage.
Plus the damage is
Probably 3 or 4.
3, so
Okay.
7 damage.
7 damage coming at you.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely have that rounding down.
Oh yeah.
So 3.
3 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 for the helmet.
Bust his helmet off, you nick his ear.
Yeah. Send your helmet flying off.
Ping! Ping!
Question:
Nice.
can I use my awareness check to see how healthy somebody is?
That's a good question, actually.
You can do an awareness
That's a
check
very good
to
question.
identify zombies. And if you asked me to do that with a zombie, I'd probably give it to you too.
Yeah,
but I don't think
I'd give it
anyone's
to
ever
you,
done
too.
that
No,
as,
that
as
might-
an awareness check
That
with
might
a
work.
zombie.
That might
I'm
work
going
against me,
to-
but I actually think that's fair.
Kind of like as after I make the shot, take a glance and see how much damage I dealt to him.
Flat roll.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nick, how much health do you have left?
I have.
Whoa, wait. He asked how much damage he's dealt to him.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
that is fair.
I don't know how I would want to describe this because I want to know like the condition of his livelihood.
So should we describe it as if it was in the game, or
basically, are you asking? Is it?
Or do
Is
we
this
actually-
basically a flat question of?
I don't
is he
need to
with-
be here.
Is he
You guys-
within
you
one
got-
of
this
dying?
game-
you're the arbiter?
I guess part of
I'll
what
listen.
I'm asking
I'll
would be
listen.
like I'm thinking of the D&D type thing where I can tell whether or not you're bloodied, which means you're at half health or less. Like
Okay.
is-
Well, do you
Yeah.
want to just go with that then?
I was
Is that
gonna
the
say, are you-
verbiage? Is that the verbiage we're gonna go with? Half health or not?
I think that's kind of what I was just looking for, but
Do you
I mean, that's fair. Like, even in the sense that, like, we can write that when...
Mostly healthy, half health, hurting
should
bad.
just-
Because,
I think you should just
I think
go
as we
half
say
health or
this,
not.
this may come up with the zombies now, where
I think
people
you
are
should
like,
just go
oh,
half
I'm
health
gonna
or
check
not,
zombies.
because if
Hell.
you know the damage you inflicted and then you find out that you are not less or more than less, then you can do the math and figure out if you can get a better idea.
I like half health.
I think half health
that's
is fair.
fine.
Too
'Cause,
much
like,
more than that gets
then I
a little
know.
broken.
Then I know that like I dealt maybe a
For
quarter
an
of your health.
exploit, I
Yeah.
think just half and half is fair. If it was
Yeah.
if it was like a full turn, okay, maybe
full
you get more
action,
detail.
maybe you
Yeah,
get more detail.
I'd say.
That's okay.
But
No,
for an
that's interesting.
exploit, like
Anyway, I know you're above half health, right?
yeah, I'm above half health.
Okay, all right. So that's my turn.
There you go. We wrote the rules for this game, but we didn't write every rule for this game.
Yeah.
And that's how it gets worked out, just like you do in D&D and most role-playing games.
You talk.
You talk and you come to a general consensus, and hopefully all parties feel like it's a win-win. Because
Usually,
it's achievable.
usually
Don't
if
forget.
things can't be decided, that's why we have our arbiter here to make the final call if we need it.
I've
But
been looking at trees for a while, so.
okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
You get no points for that pun.
So just to let you know that.
No, when you buy
So
liquid
who's up
death
next? Who's up right
for
now?
like
Me.
a two,
Hero.
Yeah.
like a 6-pack,
Oh,
you're gonna
God,
get
I'm
tiny,
an idiot.
tiny cans.
Tiny cans.
What's the order again?
What's
You.
that?
Me, Kim, you, Andrew.
75.
Like the most ideal order. Opposite.
Yeah, I was like going back and forth between the two of us.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Sorry, what are you gonna?
So the question is, if you can cook the skins in water, just keep it possible, and that way you can use your spears to right there.
Mm-hmm.
Give it like coming over to like here.
Yes.
If we're
That's exactly.
you come to like here. That way you
Yeah.
get in between them.
Split the
And you draw it from fire.
And then
But also, like,
try to make it.
I don't know, him being so close, you could probably
Could
just step
it could
in
just
and then start
completely
hitting him.
fall and not work out for us, but we'll see.
Is there a can
You can use your next turn to see you within 2 inches of
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. That's my whole turn.
That's his whole turn?
Yeah, that's my whole turn.
That's this whole turn.
So yeah, I would honestly, I think you could just pivot.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you need to use a full action movement there.
Or a half action?
No, you just exploit. You pivot
Oh.
forward.
Exploit pivot.
Pivot?
Yeah, like that.
And then
No,
you're
I'm-
closing
Yeah, leave
the
one
gap.
of your legs in.
You can't move your feet. Well, if you move both your feet, it counts as a movement.
Right.
Okay.
But a pivot to get within range counts.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm trying to put my hole back where it goes.
Yeah. Because you're definitely like she just basically stepped in and closed the gap between you two.
I
So-
think that we are in basketball rules, and I think we're okay here. That was not a travel. Did not count as a turn.
There we
I'm
go.
with. I'm
Here
with.
is the basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you just take like one good step in. And,
Doing some MMA
yeah.
here.
The problem is then I'm like southpaw, and southpaw isn't as good.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
Well, I'm not as good in
Um,
southpaw. It depends on who the
Yeah.
person
So and then I would rage here too.
What if it throws him off?
Frankly.
is. It will.
I mean, you
Yeah,
don't have a ton
if
of
you're good
willpower
enough at
left,
southpaw, it
but-
throws
yeah.
people off.
Well,
Like,
just
you wanna
doing
deal the
it
most
is
damage
not
possible.
because they're just like shit southpaw.
Well, it throws. I mean, it's not. It's easier for a southpaw to fight traditional because they're more often fighting traditional fighters.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And people aren't used to fighting southpaws.
Right.
Sorry.
All right, give him what you got.
I'm a
Go
rage.
get him, champ.
Rage. Is this one of your? Is this one of your perks that we have? I don't think I've seen this perk. Have I seen this perk?
Yes.
I
She's
have.
used it once.
She's used it before, but
What does it
hasn't
do?
used
It hasn't really
Motherfucker.
done anything.
So, it gives a +2 to her hit
Okay.
to her damage when she hits with the melee or hits with brawl, and then she takes a +1 to the attack.
I'm gonna need a reroll. Can I reroll that one?
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Definitely.
Snake
For
eyes.
us, but-
Snake
I know.
eyes.
Yeah.
Here comes another.
You should roll for defense.
Right now.
Fucking
What'd you
kill
get? What'd you get?
myself.
7.
Another one.
No,
No, two.
I got 2.
2. Okay.
So
Well, that's
7.
better.
Yeah.
You get to edge your brawl though.
3, 4, 7.
Shit.
But with my willy.
But that's
That's only
damage.
for damage.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, the melee perks add to your damage because normally you don't get any damage additives. So.
Do I keep using
Yeah, you just said again, probably. Right?
with Berserk and I use another willpower?
No. Berserk
No?
stays for as long as you stay raging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as you attack on your turn, you're gonna be raging. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah.
Shit!
That was great.
All right, roll it
That
up.
was
What
the
you got?
most genuine rage I've ever seen out of Kim in my
Yeah.
life, and it's my life. A year, I guess. An entire year. Okay, so what's going on? What's the stats coming at?
11
11 damage.
Yikes. No, 11 successes. Or,
11
successes.
successes.
currently.
And
Yeah, because you haven't rolled yet.
I rolled that. 2.
Oof.
Plus your mana.
6
So 4 successes
coming at me.
currently. Oh no, 5 successes.
5
There you go.
successes coming at me.
Dude, that banana pudding,
Slaps.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Is that what he was doing? I was wondering what was happening.
Tapped on my taste
Slap.
buds.
But I guess
Here,
it
you
was,
want me to show you?
it was slapping all up in my mouth. That was pretty good. That's where I went.
5,
Okay.
6, 5.
You didn't poop?
How much damage?
No.
5 damage? 5
5
successes.
successes.
5 successes.
Successes,
Probably
yes.
around 9 damage, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
If I had to give my best guess.
Okay.
Raid. Terry the Wall got pissed.
I'm wondering
You hit
if
me?
I should
What?
spend a reroll
You can if you want to.
and then still have enough energy to have.
You could.
That was just me
I
being
will reroll.
excited. I wasn't
Yes,
even
you can.
angry
Yeah.
when I said.
Just
I'm gonna reroll
like,
once.
Take you something
I'm gonna reroll
reduce
once
the
to see if I
damage?
can do better
Willpower.
than a 2.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It has to spend a willpower.
I'm
I
gonna
was
spend a
thinking, 'cause if you
willpower
just half
reroll,
damage
see
all
if
the
I
time,
can get a
No.
better roll, and then I still have some willpower left to have the damage.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It's still the same damage.
Yeah, that's true.
But
alright.
it's the same damage. Because it's half rounded down.
This is playing out a little different. I thought Kim was about to get wiped up there.
Yeah, a couple bad rolls.
Thought they were gonna double team
Spent
him.
those 6s early, so you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to just have the damage.
That probably just flagged
He's
it.
taking it. It's 10.
I
coming
have
in, I
to
believe.
unless I roll
Because Kim's got a plus
again.
4 to her damage, right?
But you rolled a 1 now for your.
Yeah, he
defense,
rolled
right?
1 less than he had last time. Because he rolled a 2 initially.
Okay, that
so he
was
went from a 6 to a
1 plus
5.
Your 4, 5, so 6
And half
successes
damage rolls down.
plus the
4
what,
damage, which is
4,
10,
10,
right? Yeah.
5. Yeah.
It's the same damage.
Yep. Okay.
So I take 5 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Not ideal,
Nice.
but it is what
Not
it is.
ideal.
Nice.
We are in the end game.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think that's you.
We're.
You have to.
Yeah, I have to move.
You move yourself, bro.
I'm gonna move myself.
Make sure you're
Yeah,
doing
grab a
inches. Yeah, make sure we're.
So, what are the inches I gotta be away from here?
More than 2.
More than 2. Oh, I need.
So if so this
More than
foot
2, less than
is
4.
down, can I pick that up and
You
pivot?
can't measure
I'm
the
gonna go
distance
about
from
right
her
here.
until you take a stab
Because
at
that's
her.
2, right?
Well,
Now I'm.
yeah, but
Hopefully.
You have to
reference,
measure the distance from
you-
yourself, not from her.
you need to be measuring your distance that you move, not the distance to her until you
decide to take a swing.
Now you're swinging at her.
Yes, correct. When you measure the distance
so
between
nothing
you and
changed. What I.
I mean, you're gonna swing at her regardless. But
Yeah.
but Nick, the idea that he's trying to say there is that you can't measure the distance between you and somebody else until you've declared to take a shot or take your swing.
Just for the off chance that
You move out of range.
miscalculate.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Fair. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna move out of range with the baseball bat.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, because you
4
have.
inches.
But
yeah.
for
You're
future
2
reference.
inches of
That's
play
fair for future.
Yes.
to
reference.
stay out of her 2, but
Yeah.
within your 4.
All right, that's fair.
But
Thank
it
you.
can get.
Okay, so we need you to get a 1 and you to get a 6. That's what I want here.
We need the opposite to happen.
Yeah.
We want the opposite to happen.
Oh, really? I just want to see chaos.
What was carnage?
Carnage. Ooh, that's pretty good.
2.
It wasn't
pretty
far
close.
off.
All right.
We had a 5 and a 2.
5 and a 2.
That's kind of the spread we were looking for.
So 2 plus. I got a
we
6.
can work with that. Who brought this fire ass one? Jesus.
So this was in my car for about 2 years because I
Yeah.
stole it when we were at Brandon's house.
Yeah, I know.
I also stole the other one too.
All right, I'm gonna re-roll.
She's admitting to this right now. After 2 years,
I'm gonna reroll.
They're in my car.
everybody zoom in.
Six
Can I
and
zoom
six.
in? Camera 6 over here. Camera 3. Zoom in here. Evidence. Kim stole these 2 years ago
From where, Kim?
from us, from the Stream family.
Oh, I know this one. I know the silver, that gold one. I remember that one actually. Yeah.
You went against, yes, Father Nick. Tell her.
Never go against the family.
Never go against the family. How dare you steal from the family?
But I
You're
appreciate.
gonna get whacked by the giant pencil now.
I appreciate you bringing them back, but I also
They've
feel
been-
like this may be.
We're gonna-
They've been in my car, and then I keep
appreciate that.
forgetting that
Wait.
they're in my car. So
Do a little bong, bong, bong.
And then she just collapses and falls over.
Okay,
No, I
so
felt like I should.
What's
probably
happening?
know.
He's re-rolling.
Yeah, he
Okay, sorry.
used the willpower to
For
reroll.
sure.
That's
guys,
for
yeah.
sure.
reroll that 2
3.
to a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've got one success currently.
No, he's got 7 coming at her.
Yeah,
Stats.
one success.
He has a 5, I thought.
She got a 6 because of her riot shield.
Oh, true.
The minor calculations that get forgotten.
Yep.
Because then it's like, ooh, maybe we want to.
So if you add to that, you go to a
Don't
7.
talk too much, because they're listening. Don't calculate for them. You know, they might miscalculate because they didn't calculate. You got her right, Jill. They miscalculated that. Let them. Tell the pot shell. So where are we at here?
7 to 6.
7 to 6.
In Nick's favor.
And
In
you
Nick's
can't,
favor.
you can't take that damage. So
She can't take 4 damage from the bat, 2-handed bat. 4 damage coming at Kim, so she has to spend the willpower, right?
I'd have to spend both, right?
1 to uptick.
1.
Yeah,
Yep.
make it 7. 7, 7.
Yep.
Oh, would you look at that?
There you go.
Another
Spends
fucking
1
energy.
pill, 1 willpower, 7.
Okay, I'm gonna have to spend a willpower to try to reroll.
Okay.
Because we're at a point where
That's mathematically
We're
because
at
she
a
can
point-
outbid him. This is his only
we're at a
shot.
point
Yeah.
where if I don't
Yep.
take her down now,
Yep.
We're
then
in
you're
a bad
going to kill
situation.
us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if there's anyone that
That's
cares,
pretty much it. Everybody pay attention.
yeah, if anyone cares to know like, actually what's happening, they're at a point where the successes is 1 difference.
We're basically in check.
And yes, and then they have willpower. Well, Nick only has 1 left. He knows Kim has 1 left because, I mean, she gave that information. If she wouldn't have, then they might not have been able to know this. But viewpoint, he has the only option now is to spend that willpower
My
to
last
re-roll
willpower.
Come on, Nick. You need a 6.
because he can't up it because he knows Kim will then just up him and make it flat.
Yeah.
All right.
So you need
I need like
a 3 or 4
No, a 4.
because if he rolls a 3, she spends her
4,
willpower.
4,
It's 7 again.
yeah.
yeah, I need a
Yeah,
4.
You need a 4.
He needs a
greater.
4.
I need a
he
4,
needs
5,
a
or 6.
4,
No, you
5,
need
or
a greater
6.
than
50. No, he needs greater than 4 because then she'll up it.
Oh.
You need
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 or
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, you need a 5 or a 6 here.
Here it is. This is a roll
good,
here.
good shake.
No one.
No shake.
No shake.
No shake.
No shake.
The gods. 5.
5.
Wow.
Okay,
So, How many successes?
5, 8,
9.
9.
It's a 9.
9
So
to
even
Kim's.
if you,
Yeah,
I mean,
even if I use it.
Kim's at a
I'm-
7
yeah,
right
even
now.
if you reroll, you could only go to a 6.
Yeah,
Like, there's
that's
no
a-
way you could.
Right.
Mathematically, no way she can.
Yeah, because she
This
goes
is
from
so intense.
6 to
Let
6.
me
You're
wipe
at
my
7
hand off.
currently,
It's
and then
really
you go up to
sweaty.
8.
High five.
He's got 9 on you, 1 success, the 3 damage.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 damage total. Yeah.
Woo!
Do
But
I
Nick
come-
is
do I
spent.
I'm spent, dude.
Do I
Yeah, go
come
down.
back as a zombie?
You wish. You wish.
Hey,
That would be brutal if you could.
If you do come back as a zombie, you have to play completely neutrally.
Huh.
You don't get to be
yeah, but that
you don't
doesn't
get to be a
matter
zombie.
because the next the nearest
Yeah, the nearest
me.
person would be Nick.
So
but
yeah.
she
what I
would-
mean by that is if
she-
the only
it's
not
person
like-
you
it's
can
not
see
like
is
she'd be like,
Andrew,
I'm
you
going
need to attack
for-
Andrew.
I'm
Does that make
going
sense?
for-
Like you can't be a zombie with intelligence.
I mean, it's you
With
guys.
my stats.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
your stats. Yeah. You guys can decide that with amongst the 4 of you.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because I feel like she's
I
gonna
mean,
just
if we're
gonna
trying
kill
to-
him. He's just
if
gonna
we're
die,
trying
and
to
then
win,
them
no,
two.
we don't want that.
No,
Okay.
So, is that my turn then?
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll say no looting the bodies either.
Correct.
That's fair.
Yeah, don't touch me.
This guy's leaning.
Kim.
I still got line of sight of.
Yeah, you got half of them.
Okay.
-1.
Here it comes.
Please don't accidentally stab me in the hand with a
Six.
hot soldering iron.
All right, Nick. You have you hear a shot,
Oh.
Nick.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
You hear a shot crack off as the bullets come whistling towards you.
What's your wait? Just one sec. What's your total?
What's your
10.
D6?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah, Nick's dead.
Dad, I can't do anything. I have no.
We'll roll it. Let's
I
roll
have
it
no-
out. Come on now.
I
I don't like no Q and
Guess the
C's.
six
Quit
is
and
a
cries.
four.
This
No,
isn't
it
Magic
doesn't-
the Gathering.
It doesn't matter.
Just put the cards in. It's not gonna
We already
happen.
know.
I don't.
I know the outcome. Even if he gets a 6, it doesn't matter.
What's your total?
6.
All right, and what was your total?
10.
10. So 4
successes,
damage.
7 damage.
7 damage coming at you, Nick.
Yeah.
I'll have to take
Okay.
it.
Crazy. Crazy, Tony. It's almost
Thank
like we
you.
knew the outcome.
All right.
Wow.
They didn't.
And then
He's right,
I am
they
gonna
didn't.
go for.
Finally, I can get some more hammer.
All right, that's my turn.
Big breath here. Ooh, big breath Brandon over here.
Hey Tony, how much is left of my banana pudding?
I only had a modest amount.
I don't know what a modest amount.
I had 2 modest amounts.
Did you eat those cookies off of the one that like Lucas was like yeet and then
Sorry,
like
Kim.
I ate one cookie.
Flip the cookie off.
yeah he flipped the cookies off.
He doesn't
And I
want the
was like-
cookies?
I'm like that's like
That's the best part.
best part.
Yeah, I get a little bit of banana, a little bit of cookie, and then most of the pudding.
Yeah,
That's the perfect
Lucas,
bite.
it's the best part.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm running.
One
Over
energy to
here.
run.
Oh yeah.
Over
Right here.
What's going on?
I'm yelling at
Brandon
Lucas,
runs
so.
straight
Heard
at
that.
Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and cut her
Heard
down.
After you heard this shot, watched his buddy Paul fall off the back of hears him fall off the back of the shipping container.
I'm slicing you.
Yeah.
Oh!
Gets around the corner, sees Kim's body slumped over, hanging off the edge of the shipping container.
I watched my partner fall off the other
Yep.
back of the
Yep.
container.
And this is definitely 2 inches, right?
Oh, Brandon's within 2 inches of you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean it's
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
Oof. That's an 8. I'll match it.
You're using all your willpower to match it?
Yep.
Don't tell him that.
I'm going to go to 12.
Why did you tell him yes? I used all my
No,
willpower.
you didn't use all of it. You had to use 5 willpower.
Or unless
You
you're
have
lying.
12.
I'll
Yeah.
match it.
Could be lying.
You could be.
I'll go to 13.
I'll match it.
I'll go to 14.
I'll match it.
I need to use as much of his willpower as possible.
So for you guys out there,
You knew he had a ton of willpower.
they're
I know.
spending willpower. They're just matching it back and
I'm
forth.
going to go up to 15.
He's going to 15. Do I hear 16? Do I hear 16? 16.
I'll take that one.
All right,
He
we're taking,
takes
we're
15.
taking 5.
15 to the long-haired gentleman to my
You
left.
destroy all of my armor and rip
You
one
sunk
into
my
me.
battleship.
Oh my gosh, and you had armor on, light
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
And helmet.
Yep.
We'll at least pop that boy off.
Okay.
I'm just
And
a
then
spider on the wall.
The spirit. Be a ghost.
I'm going to use my exploit
Ooh.
to step here.
Ow.
That was a wolf. That was a wolf owl.
Well, I'm definitely.
No
I
one
mean,
here to see.
the obvious choice here is going to be to run, and then I am going to spray.
Yeah, see? I knew
Oh,
it.
you go full auto?
Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
see? I knew it.
No,
You
we
know
talked
what?
about this.
God
He,
We did. We
upstairs,
talked about this.
I was like, Nick, in all honesty, if Andrew ever gets line of sight on us, all he has to do is
So the plan was mostly
Yes.
successful.
reroll that.
The
Get a
plan
1.
was to try to
What?
keep.
He had a 2. I would have taken the 2 all day.
No, I want a 1 because then he breaks his gun.
Yeah, then I have to roll for break.
Okay. I thought just value-wise, I was like, that ain't shit for 8 damage.
Fuck.
Oh.
I have to reroll that.
Brandon rolled a 1. What do you have total right now?
Currently
Okay, that's a 6.
16.
Nice.
16 total to hit Brandon
Well,
currently.
I did exactly what I could. I have 6.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll use willpower to take it down to 8.
Okay.
And you have
So
one.
Take
Six
it down to
successes.
8. So I've got 16, so 8 successes. Plus my damage, 3,
It's
11
11.
damage.
Yeah, that's way more than I can take.
So
How many bullets does your gun have? 30? You can do that 3 times to us.
I only have
Let's not get
18
into
ammo right
We all
now,
knew
and I
that
expended.
the gun is overpowered. We all know it.
So remember when you were like, "Oh, I'll die soon, and then I can leave."
It definitely got.
And we were like, "No, because he'll probably."
Oh no, you guys chessed that up. I mean, that was definitely.
That was pretty
was
intense.
really
like
close.
we were
I was
pretty
like-
severely disadvantaged.
I was like, man, if I make one step towards that ladder, I think I just die.
Yeah.
Like if I got close enough to here, then you guys just run up and
He was gonna
start
stay
stabbing
behind
me.
me, and I was just gonna.
Me
finish
too.
him
So,
off.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's what
say
we
so.
knew was gonna happen.
Yeah,
we were like, this was gonna happen.
I'm just gonna be a human meat shield.
That's
and
exactly
then
what
he's
we were-
just gonna spray
Yep,
him.
That's
Yep.
why we ran up on top of there first, trying to draw you out,
Yep.
which
Yep.
partially worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It did.
But-
it was.
Then
So-
I had a really bad
So
run.
why didn't you go all
reset
the way
them.
up?
We're playing.
So- So
Because-
our initial plan was to conquer this and get both sides,
Yeah.
so that neither of them could get up there and we could use the height advantage.
Kim
Because
got
if
up there
Andrew
too
got
fast.
up there, it was over. We were done.
Yeah.
There's
So
nothing
why
we can
didn't
do.
you? I thought for sure you were going to finish going up.
So
No,
the-
because we
it-
wanted to
it's because
split
of how
this.
Nick's first attack went. Originally, I was gonna go up
Yeah.
there, and then Nick's first attack against Kim went so well that we were like, I think we should hedge our bets on Nick killing Kim, because if I can run around and get close enough to Andrew, I might be able to slice him. My
Yeah.
only
For the
mistake
most.
is I ended my character slightly too close to Andrew,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you rolled a 4, right?
Yeah.
And I had an 11, so you'd have to use way more willpower to match that. You'd need to use what,
It was
3
close,
more
dude.
willpower? Did you have enough?
I had 8 in total, so you had an 11.
How much
I
willpower
had
do you have left? Because that would be
He
3 more
changed it
willpower.
already. He's just doing the math right now to figure out where he was sitting at.
Yeah, you had an 11 coming at me.
Yes, against your 4.
I would have been able to get up to a 12 maximum.
How much health do you have left?
I had 2 left after that, or 3
I would
left.
have been
after
able to
that
kill you.
one. Yeah.
If I had stepped just out of range, I could have gotten you all the way to max, and then I could have dumped the rest of my willpower into that attack and killed you.
Your 11 plus how much willpower did you have the plus at?
Uh,
I just want to know what your
I have
grand total
7,
is.
so my I'd go up to 18.
18.
18, and you could go up to
12.
yeah.
And then soak.
It'd be
up to
6 successes, right?
2, 3, 4. Oh, I would go down to 2.
But I have 6 successes plus 4
Oh
damage.
no, never mind.
Yeah,
that
I
would
would've killed you, yeah.
that would have killed me. So that was it was
Ah,
yeah
so
just
close.
that.
Bunch
sort
of
of-
what ifs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another
so close.
All right. So we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's 'cause I
as
had
we
my
said,
character slightly too
Kim
close.
is going to now
Yeah.
battle
Hey,
Andrew.
all good though. We got really good.
Yeah.
Really close.
That was really that was fun.
That was way closer than I thought it would be.
There were some exciting twists and
I
turns.
definitely thought you would get around the corner, spray one of us, kill us, and then spray the other one and kill the other one. And that was like it.
Yeah.
I'm
We were
surprised you didn't
really
just spray
hoping-
Nick in the first round.
We were
'cause
really hoping.
even with the -3, I still would have taken the spray. You would have probably almost downed him.
Yeah, probably.
our best
But,
bet was
yeah.
that you breaking your gun.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
our best
That
bet.
too.
Like,
That was
after that,
when
it
we were
was
upstairs. I was like, "Yep, that is our only hope." Andrew
Yeah.
breaks his gun, and then he's down to his pistol, and at that
We
point, we
got
focus
really
Kim.
damn close, but you still won
Mm-hmm.
because you had the stat on everybody.
Stat advantage.
Stat advantage. On everybody.
50.
The wall. The wall.
Yeah, but
Right.
your character was also probably
All right, Kim
Not
has more
the
energy
best.
than me, so.
set up
All right.
to do PvP.
So Andrew is the winner. So that means Team Banana Bread Pudding won.
Okay.
So now Banana Bread Pudding is gonna explode on itself.
I'm taking.
And who's gonna win?
Kim is the underdog, and therefore I always root for the underdogs.
There we go. I did give Kim the
Suck
advantage
it,
of the
dude.
ladder side
Oh my goodness.
versus Andrew not having the ladder side. So
Yeah.
maybe
Oh, I
she
see.
can
All right.
run and dive down on him. We got a shitty chatter over here that says
Rock Bottom Guild.
Brandon is a god. Whoa, you got a fan out there.
Whoa.
Brandon's got a fan from the Rock Bottom
He kind
God.
of does look
Guild.
like Jesus.
Guild.
Oh, guild.
Bottom guild.
Hey, Rock Bottom Guild.
Oh.
I love
Who
a,
dat?
I love a person that's
No,
in a
that's
guild. I'm a big fan of guilds.
Yeah, dude, I like guilds.
Yes, yes. I was part of a bow staff guild a few years
You were in
ago.
Bow
Really?
Staff Guild?
Yeah.
Bow Staff's my favorite weapon.
Is it really?
Yeah.
50% of the time, it's 100% bullshit. So.
That's fine.
So as soon as he opens
Really?
his
Keep-
mouth,
keep
it's
it.
100%
Because he was kind of
bullshit.
nerdy too. So.
Dude, well, Donatello was
Donatello's
the smart one, dude.
I know.
He was the
That's what I'm saying.
G.
He's kind of nerdy.
I was a big Raph fan, though. I like
You just kind of have to
Yeah,
judge
loose
based
cannon.
on the
I do.
tone
I like the
of
loose
your
cannon.
voice.
Nah. Well, not mine.
Also, he got his own
Bow
like
staff
spin-off.
guild.
He did. He did. I mean, he's the most badass.
Yes.
Staff guild.
Yeah, I said I was in a bow
Also, I
staff
like the
guild.
dual psi.
I thought that was enough to go.
I agree.
That fucking
Yeah.
stinks. It's like bullshit. But, carry on. Thank you for joining us. We're playing the End Action Figure RPG that you've stumbled in here somehow. I'm glad you're in here.
Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah. Brandon is pretty freaking good at this game. He has
Yeah, he's
the
very
record
hard
for...
to kill.
Yeah, he has a pretty good record of
I
being
would
hard to
know.
kill.
She's really bitter about it.
But he's no longer playing, so
Yep.
enough about Brandon. Over here to Kim and
God,
Andrew.
he's dead.
Over here to Kim
I
and
got shot.
Andrew, who are equally just as good players in my book. They just offer different things.
Bullshit.
You don't have to suck up to me.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know you're sucking
Andrew.
up to him, but it's not fooling me.
Okay. Kim goes first in this heads-up battle. She is more of a fisticuffed individual.
Yeah.
And
I think you
Andrew's
need to
going to go
concentrate,
second.
so you should
And
give me
he's got that AR ready to spray.
You just wanted to hold the
Brandon's
pencil.
Everybody
got
else has
something.
had it. I have.
I had you locked in combat, fucker.
Uh-oh.
Oh
no.
Our inverter messed up. That was my fault. I wasn't paying close enough
Oh,
attention.
shoot, you-
I had him locked in combat.
You
So
would
you
have gotten
couldn't-
your parry on that.
I would have. So I would have gone up to an 11, and then I could have dumped my willpower up to 13 out of 16, and I would have survived that.
We
hit.
haven't started this battle. Did we make a mistake?
Are we doing a mulligan?
We definitely did make a mistake because that's big. That completely changes how the combat goes.
And do you think the combat would have went in his favor at that point then, right?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have
Should
survived
we-
this.
should we restart?
Should
We
play
can
that
restart.
out?
No, it's fine.
No, like
No.
should we replay where they were
Because
when they're
see, here's the
locked in
here's the
combat?
here's
We
the
could
thing,
still
right?
have you
I would have
guys
survived
fight
Andrew's first hit
to the death
but
now,
the problem
but
is
we could do
like even
okay.
after that he could just
No,
full
that
spray a
could
second time,
change.
and then I would probably
I
die.
probably would have just
Him
sprayed twice.
surviving.
I know.
Or
Yes.
shot twice.
But I'm just
so
saying
it would be a
we
matter
could-
of here. Let me just roll the three
could
dice.
we could
if I break
continue-
my rifle, that will.
We
that
could continue
would
the
be
results, and you guys
you
don't
probably
fight.
winning
But we'll just know.
for the second.
Most dog shit roll possible.
2 1s and a 2. This now you roll for break.
Yeah.
Didn't break.
No.
Three's good. Three's
No, I'm
good.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Three's good.
I would have had a 7 to defend against that.
And that's a 2, 3, 4, 8.
Okay.
So 1 success, 4 damage.
Yeah, and then your first attack, I would have defended your 16 with my 13.
I thought we didn't want to replay
But
it.
you'd be spending all your willpower on
Yeah.
this.
Feels like
So,
we're
correct.
really replaying it.
so
I just want to know how much I would have taken.
yeah.
This is it. We don't have to play out the rest of it, but
Okay.
The first one was
it would have been 3
6,
successes.
11, 2. Oh, so 3 successes.
Yep.
Plus the weapon damage would have been 6. So 6 on the first attack, and then 4 on the second one for a total of 10.
Yeah, the second spray would kill me.
Okay.
But yeah.
Would have definitely been a lot closer.
It would've- yeah.
Shit would have got. It would have got a lot sweatier in here.
Holy shit.
It
Yeah.
would have got a lot sweatier.
Okay. Yeah. That completely.
So it wasn't a white.
changes.
Sweaty spaghetti.
So Kim, lock the son of a
Because
bitch
I was
in
thinking of
combat.
like the only way
Lock
Kim
him in
would kill
combat.
you, and then I was like, wait a second, I had you locked in combat.
Yeah.
Is that just buttered noodles?
I don't know.
Sweaty spaghetti.
Sweaty spaghetti.
Ugh.
I was just saying.
It's okay.
Never heard that, but yeah. it makes sense.
Yeah.
It all comes down to just one turn of dice rolls.
Yes.
So
All right, back to the task at hand. The 1v1
Oh, this eraser
with
sucks.
Terry the Wall
Just
versus
smear it.
Jabroni. Kim will start us off.
This is just smeared.
You have full energy, full health,
terrible.
full willpower.
I'll have you know that this
Full
eraser
armor.
is
With
terrible.
the
I'll have you know that thing's
4 in
almost a
athletics.
decade old.
Oh, really?
How
Yeah.
far do I go up, like run
Right,
up
that's
the
fair.
stairs?
You can run smoothly up it. It doesn't inhibit you at all.
Okay.
Just like the last time, you were able to stick it up, so you'll be.
I mean, it's
I'm
removing.
gonna run up the stairs and I'm gonna be down.
She's taking the lie down approach. I'm fucked. Alright. Oops, sorry. And I can climb up the side of this.
Yes, but you were using your climb
Right.
to do that,
Right.
and you have to have one hand free.
Is a rifle technically a two-handed weapon?
No.
Okay.
I was just saying that because Brandon tried to do it with 2 melee weapons in his hand.
Here you go.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm
I corrected
good.
it. I used my
I'm-
exploit.
I have to
Pass
focus.
it around.
Huh?
Yeah, pass it around.
Well, I don't think
Traveling
Brandon.
pencil. Oh, Brandon's never had it? Okay.
Or, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, here's a pencil.
Or Tony.
I've got it.
Where's
the blocks.
That's tragic. You're really not the best place to.
Hold that.
You should put it in your pocket like Tony did.
I put it in between my legs.
Yeah, like I said, you should put it in your pocket.
I got 2
She's.
pockets.
Are you low key telling you to put it away?
Yeah. Come on, man.
You are.
Put your dick away.
Put it
Don't
away.
dick away.
See, I got
Someone
pretty-
was saying that today, and we were trying to figure out where it's from, and I was like, "That's a Chappelle skit when he's talking about the homeless dude jerking off on the bus." I was like, "Come on, man, put your dick away."
Oh, that was me at Cliff's.
I didn't know that about you, Kim.
All right, I can just get
Should
to
I
the point.
tell the story?
I think
Yes.
you have to.
Yeah.
So
It was at Cliff's, yeah.
What is
Uh,
Cliffs?
The
it's a bar.
downtown.
Dive
Oh,
bar.
Cliff Bar.
Yeah,
Cliff's
it's
Dive
Cliff
Bar.
Cliff's Dive
I went to go have prime rib with my friends because they have like a prime rib day.
Yeah.
And there's this. We passed this homeless guy sitting on a bench.
Oh.
And then we went and sat down, and I was like sitting at the window, and I could see the homeless guy just jerking off.
Wow.
Nice.
Gross.
Come on, man. Put your dick
We
away.
speed up on that prime rib.
Yeah.
I actually lost all interest.
From the
in
side
How do you
it.
want your meat, man? Rare?
I really would like it to stop being beaten.
Not
As long as my
tenderized.
meat's not beaten.
tenderized.
Yeah.
Please stop tenderizing it.
Now all I can think about is like when we were in Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh.
And we're walking down the street. I'm just looking around, and all of a sudden I take a glance down here, and there's just a asshole right in front of you, just wide ass sticking straight up in the air. And I'm just like, that's someone's asshole. Okay.
Oh, and it was pretty dirty too, but the dude was walking around like this.
With his pants like sagging.
Yeah,
like he's
really
holding
far
them up
down.
with
Oh,
one
it was a
hand.
guy.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a dude, and he was tripping on something.
Shadow boxing
Because
demons.
yeah, he was like screaming. He's like, he's just like punching the air, and then he ran out into the middle of the street, and this cop's like, sir, like trying to get him back over, and there's cars whizzing by him, and he's just sitting there, and he like tackles this demon in the middle of the street.
Wait.
And-
Are his pants still
Yes.
on him? But
Oh,
they're just
Barely.
like
He's like holding them
knees.
up by one arm.
Yeah, like
And
they're
they're-
dropping down
they
to his
keep
knees,
dropping
and he-
down.
and he's
all
like
the way.
picking him back up,
Yeah.
and like everything's out. Dude's not wearing underwear or anything. It's
Why
just,
would he?
yeah. I don't think he had. Did he have a shirt on? Because I don't
West
think
Coast homeless
Yeah,
stories.
he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was like dressed up because it was cold out. It was like 60 some odd degrees.
Okay.
Remember, like
I don't. It was a
We
homeless guy.
we
Like,
went during the winter or like close to winter, around October or something like that.
Hoping it wasn't as crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
Alright.
Probably way less crazy.
You can redo the title of this to all the homeless
Homeless stories.
All right, Kim, it's your turn.
All right, Kim, your turn.
Timed.
You see this little turtle head poking up there?
Sorry.
This little blue helmet poking
Yeah.
up. What do you do? How are these guys still whispering?
Yeah, why are they?
Well, because I don't want to give Kim my strategy. I'm just trying to like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell him what I would do if I was in Kim's situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up,
Yep.
run, and I'm gonna run-ish leap and tackle him.
That's not a story.
That's something.
So, is this like a contested brawl or something?
You're gonna,
Yeah,
you guys are gonna
for
slam
sure.
against
Yeah.
the wall because there's a wall
slam
there.
back and fall down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about getting in fucking close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Locking them in combat.
Kim doesn't-
That's how
he
you
doesn't
do
F
it.
around.
So contested brawl.
Get in that clinch.
The dice collide.
Oh!
He got the 6, you got the 3, right?
10.
What's your
Oh,
brawl?
that's 8. Damn. I'd have to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then force getting a willpower bidding war with him.
God, another.
That's how it like,
Yeah.
you
No,
have to
I
spend
get it. I get it.
So now you have a 4 plus your brawl.
Yeah, that's why I
9.
did it. Because I was
9.
like, I
Another
need, I
10.
need to expend
He's
as
got
much
10.
of his willpower as possible.
down.
So
Yeah.
you need 2. You need an 11 to succeed.
I was kind of hoping I was gonna survive that.
Me too.
And then just basically draw fire.
I can't
Waste
like risk
waste one of his
rolling
turns
it
and
because I feel like I
close
could
the
just
distance
get
and-
lower.
Like I was basically gonna do
So
a
I'll-
suicide.
So you're
You ever
taking
seen
it up to an
You
11?
ever seen
Yeah.
the enemy of
I'll
the
go to an 11 as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say you almost have to
thing,
risk
at one
the
point, it's this
the
silver
dice
green
roll
or two.
to a 6, so that you don't have to spend more willpower because he can out willpower you. I
Oh,
think.
I
Time the one
forgot
guy's
to
friend.
berserk.
Oh, an angel.
Well, you just spend a willpower for it. It doesn't specify when you have to do it or anything.
But it doesn't. It only adds damage, right? It doesn't add to the hit.
Yes, it's only the
That was
damage.
the
So it's not
idea.
gonna benefit you
Yeah.
To
berserk. No,
okay.
no. 'Cause
Not
it-
unless you're
Yeah,
attacking me
yeah,
this turn, which you're
that would
not.
undo
So.
cover.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're like holding on and holding me?
Oh, I'm like I got like
Yeah.
1 foot on the bars there, and I'm
So
like
if
grabbing
this
on,
fails,
like,
if
pulling myself up.
if this ends, then yeah, I'll tell you what happens.
Okay,
If that's
alright.
what.
I'm curious what happens afterwards, but like we should do
Oh, yeah.
math first. So
So math, or is this how it's gonna sit? Because he spent 1 more to up it.
Yeah,
So
and
now
we're
you're
gonna
feeling.
battle.
Battle
We'll
it,
just
so you're
keep
done
battling.
battling.
Yeah.
Okay, spend your 2 energy, or I guess no, because you have adrenaline. You
I have
spent
adrenaline.
willpower. That's nothing.
Yep.
This is
So
actually
yeah,
where I'm
you
buried.
clean go over him. He basically
Not really.
you fucking smack into this.
That's where you're buried.
Okay.
Athletics check, 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yeah, because you're going more than 6 inches. What's your athletics?
4.
That's
So-
1. You can make that, no damage.
Another one.
Make that, no damage.
So what happened just now? Can I get a
So
recap?
she runs, hauls ass, dives at him,
tries to clean knock me off.
and he
Shield
basically
forward.
ducks under. She goes flying over with the athletics and the riot shield that she has. She throws it to her back, uses it to shield her as she hits the wall, and is able
level.
to spin
Like a turtle.
and stay
You're
on her feet.
Leonardo.
Because she made both of
I'm
her
Mikey.
athletics checks.
What are you
Mikey.
forcing her to have the riot shield
Somebody
on the back?
you're
I'm
turtle.
Michelangelo.
I'm
As
saying
long as you're
she-
not
He's just
She basically did
having
that.
a cool move. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she
Didn't
didn't.
Captain
the bad
America.
guy.
Yeah.
There's a bad guy.
Just was just like,
So that's my turn now, right?
I can't remember.
What's that?
I'll come
Yeah.
up
That's
with
my
it.
turn.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna spin my arm down and unload a spark right in the middle of your chest. I think you get your brawl.
You do.
So
You do get
you're-
your brawl.
You're
He's-
within range.
Definitely within
Yeah.
range.
And you get your +1 riot shield.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thematically, this is pretty dope.
Yeah. I like
Diving
that.
over.
That's a good angle.
Slams through the fence and standing there.
What was that?
Andrew, has the bullets left he used after the last match?
It's reset. It's all reset. No
Six,
one. Kim rolled a 6
5,
though.
11.
Good 6.
I got a 11.
You got a 12.
12.
12. So I've got 3, 5, 11, plus my firearms is 15.
Nice.
So 3 successes.
3
currently.
successes coming at you.
Yep.
Do you want to spend any willpower? Probably
How-
not, because he's gonna just outbid it, right?
I mean, I'm gonna spend a. I can spend a willpower
Slash.
roll on my
Sure,
spray
this
die.
is true.
So
He re-rolls though.
so that's a.
That's a
15.
clean rule, right? You can spend a willpower to re-roll one of your full auto dice. Yes.
Any die
Yep.
except for break and loot.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 that you can't use it
Who is he?
on.
He's the evil turtle.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
12, 15,
He's actually on my
19.
favorites, even though he was evil.
19 coming at you.
But wasn't there another one? There was a tan one too.
And
There
you've
was
got
the
a 6
movie.
plus your brawl,
The
so
movie
11.
ones, which
Plus my
I don't consider
right
those
shield.
canon.
So 12.
12.
So I've got
Movie?
7 successes.
They had the action figures.
it's like NASCAR. You have NASCAR. You have to
They-
actually produce it.
How much?
They had the action figures. For
This
those.
will
They
be
had the wolf
plus
guy.
3 damage, so
Oh
10.
yeah, Toki and Razor.
10.
Yeah, they had those. Razor and Toki. Yeah, those were actual action figures.
Were they?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Flashes.
So sorry that we get derailed there. What happened over here?
She's calculating it out still.
Oh,
a
no, I
19.
like lost count, but
19 coming at her 12, so 7 successes currently.
I could honestly just take 2
Yep.
and then I'd probably be at like 8 health. But you can also just keep.
I can spray again.
Here's another action to spray again.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm a. Oh, you know what?
there it is.
Yep.
Nice effort. Nice wild card fucking dive at him. I think that was the move.
That was cool.
Like
Yeah,
you.
that really was the move.
That was my like original plan was like I was
I am the
gonna
pencil holder.
I was gonna get up here.
That's the
Hopefully,
trophy.
hopefully he was just gonna
That's
stay
actually, you
down
should keep
there,
that as a trophy.
and I was just gonna run and tackle him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
Right on, right on.
That was, it was pretty much your only play.
Do you two want to go against each other?
Can. We got time.
Yeah, we got time.
Time, money,
Would you like
power.
two to go against each other? And maybe you guys are more heads up. We can get rid of this because this is really there for the gun. This was
agree.
really there for the
Melee.
gun. Yeah,
You're gonna replace it with the ice cream truck?
yeah. Because if that wasn't there,
Done.
Well,
did no one tell him I had a gun? Did nobody tell him I had a gun? What the fuck?
they just get like bullets sprayed through them. Like, so what just happened?
Yeah.
But
Maybe
they're
there'll be
dead.
a moment like Pulp Fiction where just,
Or he breaks his gun for
nothing happens.
Rip.
Like, throw a wrench at his
I
head.
mean, that one roll, yeah. I mean, the amount of dice I rolled, I would have expected to roll more ones. I got really lucky I did right there.
Alright, we gotta put our helmets back on if we're gonna do this.
All right, Brandon versus
I like almost
Nick.
forgot that you had a second
Shot.
shot, and I was like, oh, well,
Nick, do you want to be
never
on
fucking mind.
this side or that side?
I'm moving
Yeah.
over this way.
I even could have made a single shot against you and probably gotten you. I think.
Probably.
So
Oh, you want to be over there.
I'm gonna go get more banana pudding.
Save some of it, please.
Oh, okay.
Save some for me!
Save
There
me
we go,
a
that's
hot
it.
dog.
This is where the victor stands.
What happened to that, that grave?
The cross, I just moved it.
Oh.
He only buried 3 bodies.
Oh, gotcha.
I had to remove it. He only buried 3. Unless he offs himself and dug a grave for himself. And just falls in the hole. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dig a hole, leave it open, shoot
Yep.
yourself.
I mean,
Let
there's a
yourself fall
zombie
in.
apocalypse. Like, what else are you gonna do?
Looks like they went upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hijacked the feed, went upstairs.
Nick versus Brandon. Brandon has fans. I don't know if you knew that, Nick.
I
He's kind of
found out. He's a big
kind
deal.
of a big deal.
I guess so. I didn't know I had fans.
He's known as the God.
The God,
The
Brandon.
God, Brandon.
I'm pretty alright at this game.
Word's getting around, apparently. Oh, hold on. We got to turn it with you, Andrew. As these guys are getting warmed up here and starting their rounds, we're going to interview.
Do like a post.
We're going to interview the champ here.
What do I have to say except guns are good?
Guns are good.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll.
That's
on that
accurate.
note,
Yeah.
there's the victor.
Mm-hmm. Standing amongst the other graves.
Yep. He definitely buried him.
Did I transition the camera?
Yeah, that's not the only thing transition.
So he gave them a warrior's ceremony, warrior's death.
I
they got
just
buried.
shut it off for who knows what reason other than.
It's upside down.
Who goes first? Brandon goes first.
Me.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I gotta go back over. I gotta get my.
Put it over here, actually. That space to stand up.
Okay. I've formulated a game plan. We're gonna walk over here.
First action is a walk. Second action is
Not at second action. Use my exploit
uses his exploit.
to pull out a hammer.
Pulls out a hammer.
Second action.
Second action.
You're whispering to the DM. That seems like dirty pool. You're whispering to the DM.
He
Yep.
did it earlier when we were in the 2v2.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, so that I can, if I have a move that I want to do.
Whatever,
Did
dude.
you take your sheet? You should just move your sheet over there.
Give me my sheet.
There you go.
Friends have quickly become enemies.
I gotta have all my sheet.
Or I should say, teammates
My
have
sheet?
quickly become
Yeah.
enemies. Nick, your action.
Hey, can you
Let's get that die out of there. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you also throw me one of the sticks? Thank you. So you moved,
Mhm.
pulled out a wrench.
Yep.
Hammer.
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 I have a wrench.
Yeah.
I feel like this is literally like a chessboard. And like, you know, in chess, like a lot of the first moves are very symmetrical. Like
Yeah.
pawns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I'm going to move one and pull out my wrench.
Okay, is that what you're playing
I
as?
think I actually want to do that.
You do that.
Alrighty.
I think of a gladiator.
So as you
fight.
reach into your
You guys are
pocket,
just gonna-
Nick, a hammer is flying at you.
Yep.
His declaration of action was the moment after he takes his first move, I'm throwing my hammer at him.
Okay.
That's a 5 coming at you.
What's on there?
So does stone.
3. Plus nothing, right?
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Oh, I got a 7. What did you have coming at you?
5.
5? Okay, I got a 7.
I rolled a 1, so I'll reroll it. Literally can't get worse, right?
Nope.
Best case scenario, okay. Was not expecting that to hit him, but that's fine. That is a 7. I'll take that. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright. So hammer goes flying past.
Tink.
It's getting serious. He just threw a hammer at you.
I know.
Your second action. Because you walked, pulled out your wrench, exploit.
Throw wrench.
That's a 9 from me.
That's a
5 on the dice.
plus athletics.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a 9. God damn.
9,
Yeah,
9.
9, 9.
9.
You want to do any willpowers on that, or you going to let it sit?
Oh, I gotta reset all my shit. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a chess match here.
Yeah.
A couple pawns getting taken out here early as you threw
Couple
wrenches. Those are your pawns.
Basically.
Wow, those are
Yep.
spent.
Excuse me, sorry.
No, that's all right. Nick's resetting his beads over here.
Reset
Takes a
my
minute.
beads.
Making sure the pot's right. So we are sitting at 9 9s.
Yep.
Would you like to spend any willpower to adjust
Not
that?
yet. I don't
Not
think
yet.
that's
All
going
right.
to be a good idea.
And
So-
the wrench flies past me. Hits the wall.
Hit the wall. Clank.
Clank.
Okay.
Let's go.
So now I'm going to predict a.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can
Here's
dodge
my
a ball.
prediction for Brandon's action: tactical retreat, exploit, pick up the wrench, throw the wrench. Nick's action: walk back, exploit,
Probably
throw
pick up
the
the
wrench.
wrench.
Throw the wrench. Just gonna chuck each other's wrenches back at each other
Until
all
one of
day.
them makes contact with you, and then they're gonna charge him. I feel like, which it's like,
No, I have a different move.
is that not how a real fight would go against? Like, I would like, what can I do to not get there to take him out before I get there?
Hold on. I have a different move. I'm running.
That's not what I was going to do.
8 inches.
Yep. To right here. And then I'm going to take a swing at him.
Shit.
He's
That's-
within range.
That's a pretty cool stance with both of you with the
That
cross
is
weapon.
actually.
And
So
as
we're
I'm
both-
running up, I'm like gripping both hands. Since I had to take one of my hands off, I'm like, as I'm running up, I'm grabbing this and I'm getting ready to swing at him.
Thank you for that declaration of two-handing your weapon.
I got a 8.
5.
Yes. So you get
So-
your flat 5. Nothing,
so
no
flat 5.
additives, unless you have parry.
I don't
No.
have parry.
That's 3 successes right now.
3 successes. Okay. Damage wise, what's that?
7.
No, I have to spend my willpower to have that.
Yep.
Yep.
That's gonna come in handy here.
Yeah, well.
As you guys are just gonna be fucking chopping at each other now from here out. It's who's gonna drop
It was
first?
7, so I have that taken.
Where's your bet at,
Take
Andrew?
3 damage. I mean, I don't have a
I
whole
don't
lot
know,
of health.
because
What's-
there's a lot of like the toughest nails perk seems pretty strong here.
What do you got, Nick?
But I know Brandon's
I
pretty
just
good at
lost
this.
3.
Okay. And now it's your action.
Nope. I got my exploit.
And he moves in range,
I
so
pivot.
now I'm within. That was probably it right
That's
there.
a pretty fucking IQ move, my dude.
Yeah, that was high IQ.
That's pretty fucking high IQ
okay.
of using the X. That's fucking genius, Brandon.
I
That's
mean, I
fucking
told
genius.
Cam earlier, I was like, use your exploit, just step in.
Step in,
Step in
really?
for an
I did
attack.
not.
Yeah.
I've not thought of that.
And my
and that
head,
is-
my
yeah.
I was a little hesitant because I was just like,
but then I was like,
And,
all
and
right.
then that almost makes
And
it very
this is-
distinguishable that it's you're measuring lead foot to lead foot
Mhm.
in for this circumstance of like
God,
that's how you measure
this
lead
is
foot to lead
next
foot.
level.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brandon's turn
I'm
is
done.
done.
Swinging. 4.
9.
Now I do my melee and my brawl are the same, so I'm
Mhm.
still doing 8.
9.
Okay, nothing.
Swinging again.
Worse.
11.
Okay.
Make sure you expend your energy too.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that on my turn.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that a couple of
All right. Swing. Brandon landed with his sword. Nick swings the bat twice and doesn't
Nothing
hit or
happens.
appear to do much
Whiff,
damage, if
whiff.
anything. Brandon, your turn.
Hey, I can't pivot back into you now. Anyway, I'm gonna take my swing.
I foresee a rule amendment.
Oh, he might break it.
No,
He
because
just broke it.
Ooh, I
He
did.
just broke his sword.
Wow, okay. And he's already used his exploit to pivot.
Yep.
So,
He has no weapon in his hand.
yep.
I'm dropping it.
With what action are you doing?
His last
Just
action.
no.
Oh.
I don't
You
have
can
to take
free-
an action to drop it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can free
That's
drop.
a free
You
action?
can literally just drop it.
Not an exploit. Okay.
Yep.
No. Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't like that. Because now that's a free thing. Like, I thought we were avoiding
I thought you were getting rid of
any
free stuff.
Dropping is the only thing that you can do
Okay.
freely.
Fine, then in
No,
that
no,
case.
no. I'm not saying settle it down, Brandon.
Let's
No,
have a
I mean, I have
discussion.
I have
We'll have a
time.
discussion.
Because I.
Or he could just spend
Then-
his whole
then
turn dropping and pulling out the weapon.
I was gonna say that
There's
I
full
would like to
action.
change what my thing is. If you're telling me that's an action, I would like to change
Well,
what I'm doing.
I'm not telling you that's what it is, Brandon.
Let's just play it
I'm
out as is,
discussing
and then you guys
of-
we can talk about it
I
later.
thought exploits were the catch-all for any the
So
free thing we're doing.
so
Yeah.
the idea is that you could drop your weapon and then pull out something as an exploit. But if you wanted to switch weapons, you'd have to do it as a full action.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just going to drop an action, dropping is just nothing.
Opening your hands. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the fact that putting 2 hands on a weapon and 1 hand on a weapon does not cost you anything.
Like, you know, if theoretically,
there
if I'm
is
holding
two
a
free
weapon
actions. There is two
and
free
I see it
actions.
break, I just drop it, pull out my other one, and go for it, you know? Versus having to
But I
stow
feel
it.
like you
Or
can
pulling
still
out
make
the
the
second weapon
same
as an
argument
exploit.
with Brandon's pivot,
Right.
crouch, like all of that is I feel like in the same category of like it's not taking. I can do like
well,
it's,
Arbiter, how are you gonna dictate it?
I think we should just play this as is.
play as is.
with
but-
the free,
but-
but you guys should talk about it sometime.
But I think we should. I think we should
Amend the
avoid
rule.
Okay,
any
fine.
free things.
Then in that case, I will not do that, and I'm going to use my action to switch my machete for my bat.
Mm-hmm.
I will change what my action is.
Did you spend the willpower? No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, I don't fight you on that one, Tony,
I want to have to fight you, Brandon.
because you told me my
this
action
is
was
crazy.
invalid.
This is baseball bat versus baseball bat. Blue helmet.
By the way, I'm
versus
holding it
blue
with 2
helmet.
hands, but my character has something
Yeah, no,
against
it's-
holding my weapon with 2 hands. It's hard to. Anyway, it's your turn.
Swinging. Wait. Damn it.
What?
The pin is on the wrong foot.
Oh,
Oh,
just,
yeah,
just
you
hold
just
1
hold
foot
it.
down and move.
Yeah.
You want to move forward?
I
Step
was going to pivot.
forward.
Yeah. I was going to do that what you did.
This is not advantageous for you.
Oh.
This is actually
At
counterproductive.
the end of my turn, I would want to pivot.
Pivot back away from
Yes,
him.
you're right.
You pivoting in right now
Doesn't do anything.
put you within the 2 inches. Then he gets his defense.
Yeah. All right.
So yes, you pivot at. Oh, that's a 1. Roll for break. That's a 6. That's a broken bat.
6. Yep.
All right.
Swings, hits your bat. Thing breaks right in half.
Wow, break into break, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
break to break.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't my stuff.
That's getting spicy. Oh.
What do you have for weapons?
Well, I have another baseball bat.
Okay, then we just don't have it in.
All right.
We only have 2 baseball bats,
Yep.
and then we have a spiked baseball bat.
So, dropping the one that's broke.
Nope, I didn't. We
So-
already agreed no on that.
Oh yeah.
And you used your exploit
Well, I
already.
was.
No, he
yeah,
didn't.
no,
use
you
it.
did
didn't
not.
use his exploit.
So
Okay,
I'm
no.
going to have to use my exploit now to drop, pick up a new one.
That's an action to swap weapons.
Oh, swapping actually. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swapping a weapon.
Or
is a-
doing one or the other would be an exploit. That's what we're gonna call it now, right?
So
Yes.
if dropping is now going to be under the exploit category.
Which means going from one hand to two hands also needs to be an exploit because that's the only other
I
thing
think it
that you
should
can.
be though.
I think so. I think
I
just
agree with
for
that.
like the mechanics sakes of it, because that's what we got into.
That's how you do an awareness check, and that's how you do like crouching
Sure.
and standing from
Yeah.
prone
It's-
and all
yep,
that
yeah,
stuff.
and it,
They all take like varying amounts of energy. Like I
Oh.
would say standing from prone versus dropping something is completely different in
Okay.
terms of energy expenditure.
So I had
but
a miss.
they're
and a
within
break.
that shortened category.
Now is advantageous to
because I think
pivot,
what
right?
happened was we were just
Yeah.
adding way too many free things, and
Yeah.
it was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. So
And
now
that's
it's
my
like,
turn.
yeah.
So yeah, you used your second action to swap your weapons.
Yeah, I had to swap
Yep,
out.
same thing.
Do my imaginary.
This is really
Second
chess. You guys are doing this is.
You know what this is reminding me of? This is like, you know, in like those old kung fu movies where they're just like, and they're just like, they're just doing footwork.
Honestly,
Yeah,
this is probably how like sword fighting would be,
It's
where you're
it's
like
a lot of footwork.
where you're
Yeah.
hitting each other, stepping back and forward, trying to gauge each other's distance, waiting for a moment,
In-
and
in any sort of
striking
fight.
in.
It's actually kind of
Yeah.
interesting that.
Is Kim doing the fucking salt thing? Or what?
It kind of looks like it.
Consultant and
Give
shit.
it-
Yeah, no, in
I'm
any
salt-
sort of
I'm
fight,
salt bae.
footwork is
Salt bae.
insanely important. So yeah, I'm gonna use my exploit to pivot my 1 foot back to put me slightly out of range, and I'm gonna try and club him over the side of the head with my new bat.
All right, new bat swing.
That's a 9 coming
That's a
in.
good swing.
Just don't need
I'll take that.
much value.
Yeah.
That feels good.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yep. Spends the willpower to reroll that one.
I'm gonna spend some willpower here. Is that a 2?
Yeah,
Okay. That's a 6.
I have a 9 coming in. Oh, don't get to add anything.
No, I know. I'm thinking I might
I
re-roll
had
it
the
again.
tart
Oh.
cherry one of those.
This one's pretty good. This one like damn near tastes like a seltzer. I'm not gonna lie.
kidding me?
It's like
Yeah.
really
Alright.
strangely.
My thing is
Whatever.
like I don't.
Two.
So-
You got a
sugar
2.
and-
Yeah, that's what I had last time.
Yep.
That's a 9, so 7 successes, 10 damage coming in. Because I'm two-handing this
I
bat.
cannot.
I kind of
absorb
like
that.
it.
I have
It's
to
like
re-roll
refreshing.
again.
'Cause it's also
Uh,
like.
He's
No.
already declared. You can
like
subtract
a
from the
bullshit,
damage.
Yeah.
which
I'm
is-
done.
Wow.
Do you how much willpower do you have?
I don't have enough. You can't just keep spending willpower to halve the damage, right?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm
No,
done.
but you could subtract 1 and then have it, and you essentially. I guess that's the same.
I can't subtract 1 because isn't that the same mechanic as what I declared?
Yeah, you can subtract 1 or add 1 from the damage, or you can do it from the roll. But once we've gone past the roll into
You
damage,
can't willpower
you can't go
re-roll
back
it.
to the roll.
Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha.
So you can subtract from the damage right now. If you
Alright.
want
Most
to.
of these rules aren't that hard whenever we're just doing the zombies, just because
Yeah.
it's.
Well,
Yeah,
it just doesn't
but-
come up as much.
I felt like a person then. But with
All
this,
right.
it's like it's a little
So
more.
I'm
Is
going
there
to.
anything else I should add to exploits besides dropping
I'm
a
going
weapon?
to spend
dropping
2
an item?
willpower to reduce what's coming.
Doing.
Yeah, so your best option here is to subtract 1, bringing it down to 9, and then having it, bringing
Yeah.
it down to 4.
All right, so I spent 2. That's exactly what I just did.
Yeah. So you take 4 damage.
That's still not enough because I have 4 left.
I forgot what the guy
I killed him.
just said.
Do you have any more willpower?
I do have 1 more willpower.
Then could you take it down to 3?
I can.
Yeah, but then you could just kill him.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're playing with your food.
I
over there,
could
Brandon.
just.
No, I'm just
I could
playing
just
with your food,
I could just
Brandon.
shake on it like he did. Like she.
You know
did.
what? Go back 15 minutes when I said the game was over and it didn't matter, and Tony was like, "We need to play it out for all the people out there."
It's true.
Okay.
I have.
I'm
no
not
will-
telling you
Here,
not to play
here,
with your food.
I have
I'm
one.
saying you
I
are
have
playing with your food.
one. I have no willpower. I have 1 health.
Yeah, and I could break my bat on this next swing.
Yeah.
Dead for good, buddy.
He's winning though right now.
You're right. I have more willpower. There's a high likelihood I could win, but if I break my bat here, I have no more
He like
weapons.
rolls nothing but 1s for like 5 turns in a row.
There's a 1.
Oh.
Oh.
What, 5 or 6?
Okay,
Oh.
that's a 6 coming in.
But he did roll another 1.
4,
4
8.
out of range.
You're out of range, so it's just
So
a
it's a
4.
4.
Oh, okay.
Just a flat 4.
Yeah.
That's what that one does. It.
Yep.
Done.
Beats him down.
Give my wrench back. Good game.
Good game.
GG. All right. Experience won tonight, and the gun as well won the night.
So, on your points earlier of me backing up and grabbing his thrown weapon, it's actually more advantageous for me to get into the fray with him. Because if I stick throne to throne, we're both adding 4 to that. And that's not advantageous for me. That's actually equal, and then it's whoever's die roll is better.
Yep.
But getting into the fray, all I have to do is maintain that distance of 2 to 4 inches because I have parry and he doesn't. So what's happening there is I'm trying to be better on the defense and not get hit at all. And so I can exploit my movement.
I didn't realize
Whereas
you had parry.
I didn't say anything about it because it didn't matter. Whereas the other half of it would be he halves the damage, so he's relying on the fact that I don't do enough damage to kill him, and I'm relying on the fact that he doesn't hit me at all,
Yep.
which in terms of one-on-one combat is a little bit better in my favor because if I hit him and he halves the damage, he can't move,
Yep.
but I can still move. So
Brandon's the god. Brandon the god.
When you play this game enough.
when you've
Kim-
DM'd for like 10 years, you learn how to exploit some rules.
You dirty dog.
Still interesting because it's very different than zombie. Like I'm not doing chess as much with a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True.
with the zombie, you're just like,
I
hit it.
Do you guys want to do this again next week, but with the intent of knowing what we're doing and build characters? Everyone has the same character XP type thing.
So not
Yeah, we could build new characters.
not next week, but the week. Oh, well, next
Just
week.
this exact same thing, or do you want to do?
Oh,
Not next
Memorial
week.
Day is next week.
Not
Do
next
we
week,
want to
but
get
the
together
fall.
for Memorial Day, or are people going to be busy with families?
I'm
I
not.
don't know what I'm doing.
Gonna be
I'm
busy
busy.
I
during
don't
the day,
have
but I won't be
anything
busy.
currently.
Yep, I agreed. I'll be home by night.
I don't have anything currently on the schedule for that day.
Not next week, but the week after. Brandon and I are both out of town for that. So
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
quite a ways out, but I'm 2 months out. I'm going to be not here.
Kim, got any? You gonna be gone or anything? Yeah.
Not Kim, most dedicated and loyal member of the team. Misses the fewest days out of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I was gone for like a month.
that didn't count. You heard those were out of your control circumstances. So
It was only
Also, I
4.
still think with those 4 streams, you're still here
More than anybody else.
more than anybody else. I think everybody else has missed more than that.
What's that
maybe
say
not
about you
Lucas.
guys?
No, definitely. If you count the garage stuff,
Lewis's.
I think in that scenario, yeah.
And you guys don't say that I'm dedicated.
When did we say that?
we just said you're the most
I've
dedicated.
never-
I literally just said
Yeah,
that.
Brandon
Yeah.
just said that.
I mean,
Roll the tape.
they might
Roll
criticize
back.
your skill in game, but they won't know.
So next week, we're gonna do some more gulag. We'll decide teams next week. Maybe we'll decide it.
Instead of that, do you want to do more zombie-related stuff? You guys build new characters. I'll ZM.
oh, mix it up.
I'm down for
Or
that.
what?
That sounds
Then you
good.
can play if you want to.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
we wanna-
excited. Immediately, my enthusiasm changed after that. Yes.
So are we gonna do a map or?
It'll be like a wave-based thing. I don't want to do like a continuous, ongoing map or anything like that. We might switch
campaign?
the way
No
things
campaign.
look around here. I don't want to do a campaign because we're literally only going to be here for next week, and then Andrew and I are gone.
Yeah.
So I don't want to start being
Yeah.
like, I'm going to run a campaign and then be gone the following week. You know what I mean? But-
What XP totals for characters?
Let's have some fun with it. Let's do 30.
30 XP.
Okay.
Oh,
What a treat.
Let's have some fun with it.
30.
30.
Fine. You want to go harder than that? We
No!
can. I was
No.
gonna say we can go like balls to the walls.
40.
10.
40.
What kind of
10.
what kind of waves are we gonna see here?
We're
'Cause
trying.
40 could be interesting.
40 puts you at 160 XP.
Thank you, Kim. That was really good.
Which would be
Top notch.
some heavy stuff.
Top
Yeah.
notch.
33.
35.
35.
35 XP
Yep.
for 4 characters next week. We're going to do a little zombie wave. So it'll play out a little differently.
How does a zombie wave?
Like this.
One arm holding the other. It's got its
You
arm
eye
missing.
rolled your arm.
Yeah.
It's got, wait, it's got like a, I got this. Don't worry.
There you go.
Study.
All right, so that'll be next week. Thank you guys for joining us. Same time, same place.